was being put by this particular revelation, and questions came to bear if the proceeds of this particular wealth that is stashed away and salted away is from the process of corruption. You heard from the president himself as well that this is a good gesture that the country should actually be embracing when it comes to transparency. And I'm holding court this evening, if you're joining us this evening, with FCPA Omingo Magara, former Member of Parliament, South Migrango, also and former Chairman, Public Accounts Committee, Kenya National Assembly, and also the former Chair of the Center for Multi-Party Democracy, also an aspirant for Kisii gubernatorial seat 2022. Also, we do have with us Peter Kaluma, who is a Member of Parliament for Homa Bay Town, and Alice Wahome, who is a Member of Parliament Kandara. Thank you. Let's continue the conversation, and I think we were with you, Magara, before we took this particular short break. So let's just go systematically, sequentially, so that we can have a better understanding where this Pandora is all happening, where it's coming from as well. First of all, is it wrong to have a tax haven? And I know we can just begin by trying to define the problem, as it were. Tax haven, as it is right now.
I was finishing.
He was finishing. Yes, so I just want to pick his knowledge on accountancy as well, because even right now we normally talk about the integrated. Yes.
Tax planning is acceptable.
No, let's just begin with the tax haven, because as I mentioned, we do not really have any ironclad definition on tax haven.
What we're saying here,
yes.
If you invest elsewhere where tax rates are lower,
yes,
you're okay, but that money invested there must be well-earned money. We're saying like you are maybe having money to invest in dividends, where tax on dividends in a particular country is lower than what tax on dividends here is.
Yes, yes.
If I invest there, legitimate money, that's perfect. That's what we call a tax haven. You are saving money on taxes by investing legitimate money elsewhere than where the taxes are high.
Yes.
That's what we call a tax haven. And that's part of tax planning. In terms of when you're investing, you plan how much you want to pay within the law. That's tax planning, not tax avoidance, which is illegal. Now, my only concern...
No.
Yeah.
We need to be very clear.
Yes.
Tax avoidance and tax evasion, they're dramatically different. So we cannot say tax avoidance is illegal.
No, it isn't.
It isn't illegal. Tax evasion is illegal.
It is illegal.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Tax avoidance.
I wanted you to just to correct you because you said it was illegal.
Sorry, I may have mistaken that. Tax avoidance is legitimate. Tax evasion is a criminal. And tax avoidance is part of tax planning. That's what I say.
Yes.
And therefore, what we mean here, if you invest money in a tax regime that is lower than where you earn the money, is perfectly in order. What my worry is, for example, this country is struggling in terms of survival and growth. The moral question then comes in. So if you don't mind, we can still continue paying high interest rates, and the other guys are enjoying a good money is earned, and they're servicing their debts. The guys are comfortable, and of course the money circulates out there. If that's what I'm saying, if I had the opportunity through Parliament, we can legislate to even give tax holiday for guys to return money back here, and even give them incentives, because it would even reduce a borrowing desire.
All right, Peter Kaluma.
Yes, Dibal, number one, Omingo is confirming this is investigation by journalists.
Yes, it is.
Okay, then you see where the problem is beginning. Number two, from the newscast, you are confirming they are not saying who owns this money. So you are being told about the Kenyatta family, but you're not being told President Uhuru Kenyatta is the owner of this money. In fact, the president is encouraging such exposure. Now, that one we also have to underscore. Number three, let me tell you, Dibal, we may pretend on this desk as much as we can, but Kenyans have money not just in the tax havens, the money across. I may not speak as much as I want to.
Yes.
Because the people who would be speaking against are not here. And I would be, raising allegations against them inappropriately or in a manner which does not accord them the opportunity for defense. But just a short while back, I was in Dubai. You have several governors, Omingo, campaigning around the country. Governors entrusted with billions and billions of money in counties whose people don't even have water or food. You're talking of famine going on. But you walk around Dubai, in the most luxurious areas, they have apartment units and everything. you come to Nairobi, people are buying hotels. Another country is earning a lot of money in cash money. There was an accident involving a governor's vehicle somewhere up there. 50 million found being carried. They're being bought in cash. So the fact of the matter is that it is not criminal what you do with your money and where you keep it. It is, howsoever, immoral if the source of the money is that it has been stolen. But my happiness is that to date these people are not telling us this money they are talking about of the Kenyattas, assuming it is actually there, this being a journalist investigation. When was it taken there? I would have a problem if President Kenyatta invested in this so-called tax haven, though lawful, but morally I would have a problem if he did so when or during the time he's our president. That one would raise moral issues. So let us debate this thing fully aware and agreeing to the fact that they have not said whose money among the Kenyattas it is and when it was taken there. Otherwise, as you rightly say, avoiding taxation is very lawful. It is tax evasion, which is a problem.
Right. Thank you. Alice Ohome, I can see also I'll introduce also Jeremiah Kioni. Alice Ohome, you want to respond?
I don't know, Dibad, your question is how you have put your question, but I think the whole issue around the Pandora Papers is begging the questions of is there any wrongdoing? Is there any credibility issues? Where is the source of this money? Is it public money? How long has it been there? Whose money is it? I think all these questions are arising from the publications. And I don't know, Karuma seems to think that it's some papers. I think the international consortium of investigative journalism or journalists obviously must have taken time. They have collected 11-point plus papers so that there is some documentation they have put together and gone through. And what we are reading is basically some summaries so that even in terms of reference, there is material to refer to. And I'm glad that the president did not deny that there is some money in those areas. But, you know, most offshore investments or accounts are secret accounts. The fact that they are even secret is a question to bring concern to Kenyans. And I know under the law, we have even been trying to bring back, as a country, trying to bring back monies invested offshore. In fact, owners of some of those monies, from the reports that we have even received, even through Parliament, even through the Attorney General's office, is that they cannot access that money and that we need it here. In fact, there was even a moratorium, so that bring it within this period, so that if you don't, then the government can actually take hold of the money. And I think this has been a subject of investigation by our DCI, the EACC. That is a fact. But I don't remember like this particular aspect of the Kenyatta family monies in those offshore accounts were ever under any investigation. They haven't appeared. This is the first time we are seeing that. So the president says he will give us a response. I'm very interested to see what response. Right. But the fact that they are secret accounts, there is a moral question there also. The fact that, and you cannot remove the president.
Thank you.
No, let me say this, you cannot remove the president from his mother's money account,
just hold
his
on.
brothers.
Yeah, hang on with your thoughts, because I need to take a short break, then we'll continue with you and continue also with Jeremiah Kioni as well.
I just wanted to say that you can't remove the president from that.
That's what I'm saying. Hang on to that thought. You'll continue with it. I'm not uncoupling you from that particular thought. Right, we'll take a short break. We circle back with more.